that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
Yes, everybody, welcome in. Later with Jason Suel. So glad that you're tuned in once again. Spring is here.
It's about time for my allergies to really start getting
You know what?
Yeah.
You are so right about that. I haven't even thought about it yet.
I know, it's like fall and then spring.
Yeah.
And it's like, ugh, and everybody's like, I love being outside. And I'm like, true, it's so great.
No, but I think that a lot of people are like that too. Love being outside, but as they say that, they've got a nasal
God
drip.
For Zyrtec.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
This episode not brought to you by Zyrtec. Yeah, not a paid
100%.
advertisement. But it's true. You know, I mean, Northwest Arkansas is really beautiful at this time of year because, you know, we got through the winter.
Yeah, we did.
And you know, some might say we get some chilly days here and there, but
yeah.
But when the Ozarks start to bloom, it is just like a really, really amazing time.
Right.
And there's just stuff going on. We're all so like pent up and we just want to go outside.
I think that's the thing. It's like there's so many events happening. It's event season once again, which I feel like honestly never stops in Northwest Arkansas.
No.
But there are a ton of them that happen in the spring.
Like January, February, we slim down events, but we still have all the crazy indoor events. There's so many good ones.
Absolutely.
But now it's just, let's get outside. Let's run around. Let's run free.
Let's run free and let's do the thing and let's make sure that we're not.
Take your Zyrtec.
Noses aren't running.
Not
That's
paid for
right.
by Zyrtec.
Yes. You got so many things happening too. So you got the new space in Fayetteville. Pinpoint still going strong.
Yeah, I got the space in Bentonville. We're just all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, getting ready for. I mean, April's on the way. I mean, we have a huge tiki pop-up at Pinpoint called Lost Souls. So now that it's starting to get warm, we want to take everybody to the tropics. But you know, I love it spooky. So we do this big immersive spooky thing where you come down and it's like. Think Davy Jones' locker, but the bar. So everything's dead and everything's delicious.
Everything's dead.
Tropical and fun.
Well, everything's blooming outside. Everything's dead down in the bar at Pinpoint.
Hey, you know, I gotta do my thing.
You gotta do your thing. And we gotta do our thing on this show. We got a fantastic one lined up for you because Sarah from Walton Arts Center joining us once again. This time we're talking about Artisphere, which is this grand event that happens all throughout Northwest Arkansas celebrating art and nature. And we're excited to visit with her. We also have a very special musical guest provided to us by our friends at KUAF. Tonight we're featuring Jed Harrelson. Cannot wait for that music to come up later in the episode. And then down there at our chef's table, Chef Brooks Cameron joining us. What do you got for us, Chef?
Well, I've got something spicy and a little trifling.
Is it me?
I feel like that's probably your nickname, Spicy and Trifling, at some point. Yeah. All right, we got all that fun wrapped up in the show. It's all happening later.
Fire ants. Fire ants will make you run to a place that you didn't think you could run to. They'll bite you in places that you didn't know you had. So go out and try some fire ants today. Step on a mound, mow over them, and see what happens. You'll thank yourself. Vultures are what I call the predators of decay. They will do anything, and the two vultures walk into the airport, notice that they can only take one carry-on. You know, I like to go sit in the woods sometimes and take care of things and sit there and listen to the squirrels and the possums and the deer and the antelope and the alligators and everything out. They'll talk. If you listen closely, you'll hear woodland creatures talk and say things to you. And that's, be careful, take care of the planet. You know, they'll say things to you. I'm sorry about your rash. Or if you listen, animals are here to help us, especially the woodland creatures. So go pet something today.
back, everybody. Welcome back. We've got Sarah joining us once again from Walton Arts Center, and this time we are focused on one of my favorite events, combining art and nature. We've got Artisphere happening this May. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. All right, so maybe there's somebody who's just moved here, or maybe they've never participated before. What is Artisphere in a nutshell?
Artisphere, like you said, is arts in nature and arts inspired by nature. And it's really Walton Arts Center's opportunity to go beyond our walls and provide quality arts experiences to the public for free or very little ticket cost.
Yeah.
So, increasing accessibility and availability, we're bringing the art to you.
Yes. And you do that kind of throughout the region, several events happening, and like you said, free or low ticket cost. What do folks need to know? I know that the sort of list of events is expansive, but what are some of those key events that we don't want to miss?
Absolutely. So our returning big event is on May 1st. So kicking the whole month off is the biggest night. We've got Trail Mix coming back, and that is it's a casual stroll down through the trail in the Lower Ramble in Fayetteville. And you can happen upon, a cellist or a singer, and you just kind of walk down the trail and experience music and art.
The art is kind of sprinkled throughout the trail
Yeah.
as you kind of just make your way down and
Absolutely.
enjoy. That's amazing. Yeah.
And there will be bubbles, so it's family friendly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bo, I'm curious for you. I know that you've been here for probably all of the Artispheres. Is there one that springs to mind or an event that you've gone to?
There's actually so many, but recently one of my favorite ones was just, it was either last year or the year before, time, this is, weird, but they, a bunch of musicians came out to Pinpoint and just set up on the back patio and played film scores for like 2 hours. It was awesome.
Yeah, and you do that occasionally, right? You have musicians that are, like you said, cellists in the community.
Right, out in the community, pop-up concerts. You can just kind of experience art wherever you are.
Yeah. What about chapel concerts? You do a couple of those as well, don't you?
Yeah, at Hunt Chapel and Cooper Chapel, the architecture is gorgeous. So it is an inside concert. One of them will be The Crumbs, which is kind of like bluegrass and roots music. So if you like that kind of thing. And then the other one will be a chamber music concert.
Okay.
So completely different offerings, but in gorgeous spaces, feeling like you're part of nature in this beautiful space.
Yeah. What are you most looking forward to with Artisphere this year?
I am most looking forward to, so after Trail Mix on May 1st, you can walk up the trail to the Upper Ramble and a whole nother event called Rowdy in the Ramble.
Oh.
I know.
What is that?
It's a new event that I'm doing, and first we'll have Jumpsuit Jamie and the Can't Wait to Play Boys play, so you can two-step to the Western music, and then we have Inspiral circus performers doing a fire show, so juggling fire, eating fire, all the things, and it'll be nighttime when they hit the stage, so it'll be nice and dark, and the fire will be really cool to watch.
Yeah.
And then finishing off with Arkansas.
Oh, what a classic.
I know.
And that's all happening on the 1st of May?
On the 1st of May.
Okay, you're kicking it off right. Anything else sprinkled throughout the weeks that we want to make sure we don't miss?
There are so many offerings I can't even pinpoint one because there are workshops you can do at the Fayetteville Public Library. There's a cocktail workshop or class.
Yeah, sure.
In our Rose Garden at the Walton Arts Center, there is a Jazz in the Garden at the Botanical Gardens with the band is called Lanyap.
Oh yeah, I know. That means it's like the 13th.
Yeah.
It's like the Baker's Dozen is what that stands for, right? New Orleans-based band.
Yes,
absolutely.
But they're jazz and kind of blues. And if you attended a Sona concert a few years back, you would have heard her, Janine Latrice Perez, sing "At Last" with Sona, and she is incredible.
Yes, she is. If you've been to the Masquerade Ball several years back, they played several of those in a row. So Lanyap has been in the region. I'm glad they're coming back. It's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, Janine is from Little Rock, so we're keeping all of these music offerings local and regional.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so you said it's either free or low ticket cost. For those events we do need tickets for, or just to see a full menu of what's happening during Artisphere, is the website the best place to go?
Absolutely, WaltonArtsCenter.org.
That's the place. All right, well, I'm excited about it. Bo, how about you? Artisphere again, 2026.
Can't wait. One of my favorite events in Fayetteville.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Sarah, for joining us, filling us in, keeping it top of mind. Can't wait for Artisphere. We can't wait for you to stick around because we got more happening later.
musical guest brought to you by Walton Arts Center. Walton Arts Center, presenting the West Street Live series.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jed Harrelson.
Those glasses that you wear must show something I can't hide. I'm caught right in your fire. There's no telling just how far I'd go to grab the fruit. But that tree just kept on getting higher. Yeah, they say that you get what you give, but you never opened up that door. But my bones, they got to shaking, and my mouth was feeling dry. Yeah, you figured out my alibi. Don't you tell me that this ain't gonna work. I walk around like this all day, with you in the pocket of my shirt. I swear one day you're gonna find me. Then again you might not. Oh, with them glasses that you got. People walk away, but nothing seems to change it all. It will never be the same. Even when my feet get cold, they standing in the way, standing in the way. Don't you tell me that this ain't gonna work. I walk around like this all day, with you in the pocket of my shirt. I swear one day you're gonna find me, but then again you might not. Oh, you might not, you might not. Don't you tell me that this ain't gonna work. I walk around like this all day, with you in the pocket of my shirt. I swear one day you're gonna find me, then again you might not. Those glasses that you wear must show something I can't hide. I'm cold right in your fire. There's no telling just how far I'd go to grab that fruit. But that tree just kept on getting higher.
Yes, everybody, welcome back. We're down here at the Chef's Table. Chef Brooks Cameron joining us. Man,
you.
this looks amazing.
We got sweets, we got cubes,
Yeah.
we got seeds.
Yeah, seeds.
Yeah.
Thanks
All
for
the
coming
things.
out.
Yeah. See you later. No, first of all, what did you bring for us? What are we going to be working on?
So we're going to be building some trifles, or like cake cups. You know,
Trifling today.
Yeah, I've got some ricotta from Bloom. I've got some hot honey from Pink House. A citrus olive oil cake. This is something, you know, Bloom is starting to kind of do a little bit more collaboration with Pink House, and with that whole pink block there. You know, we're doing events in the 930 space that's kind of there on the corner.
Is that the old Presley Page space?
Yes. Careful, you know.
Is that hot?
Little goes a long way. So
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm going in for some more.
It just sounds like you're taking medicine.
Yeah.
He's going for it.
I mean, and honestly, great in so many places. I made a roasted garlic
Where are you
hot
putting
honey
this, Chef?
sauce. It's gonna go in the.
Oh,
in
gotcha. Okay.
So a trifle would essentially just be a cake cup. I brought a couple for you guys.
Yeah, let's look at that. That's beautiful what you've done here. So it's like a layered dessert. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, with labor being tight, you know how this kind of stuff is. For me, I love to put stuff together that like I could put this out in the retail space.
You can set it and forget it.
Right. You know, so I've got somebody that's gonna build these guys, and it is literally.
So what are you starting with? Is that
What's that?
Ricotta.
ricotta? Okay.
Oh, sorry. I didn't. Okay. We're gonna eat this one, but you know, instead of using icing like you might typically find, and I've got this olive oil cake in here, so you can feel a little better about yourself.
Yeah. Well, you were saying
These
also,
are blood oranges.
Ooh, fancy.
it's not only delicious, but it has several protein count. It's kind of high. In
Yeah,
this thing,
and we
right?
have a number of soft cheeses, and I love to use things like ricotta,
Mascarpone.
mascarpone, stracciatella, even cottage cheese, like whipped in breakfast.
Stracciatella.
Yeah, that's like an unknown one. That's burrata filling. The cheese that's on the inside of a burrata is stracciatella. So if you just like the inside of the burrata,
That's me.
That's the fanciest of the fanciest. Like I don't even eat the outside.
Oh,
Just
you're-
give me the inside.
so and then the hot honey is inside here. You know.
Okay.
So you put a little bit of that in.
a little bit
I
of
see.
that.
Okay, that was maybe but
No,
both
the hot honey is
yeah,
good.
yeah, I tell you like the way
approve.
I eat.
You like it, so this is yours.
This is me.
Yeah, and these have a little less hot honey. So this guy's got blood orange, citrus
Gotcha.
olive oil cake. You know, and I will kind of fill it in.
More dollops of ricotta.
Yeah, just trying to fill the voids when I do this.
And like if you wanted to make these at home, you know, you could make these, put them in the fridge, and then tomorrow, like the next day, you could work on dinner so you can impress your homies.
Like
or
this
you
is-
can come to Bloom and get these.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, this is something as a chef that I, you know, not in this container, but in a different container, I would build for a catering or a wedding if I needed to put a bunch of them out. If you're having a dinner party and you wanted to set up 20 or 30 of something like this, olive oil cakes, it is like really hard to make one dry unless you really overcook it. It's
Is
one
it
of my
the
favorite
olive
things.
oil? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because like I mean, olive oil cake. I can't say I've been sitting here just like munching on it.
What's the flavor?
Well, it's delicious, and it's not savory. You know, olive oil. You think like, you cook with it, blah 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 blah, EVOO. But no, Jason, taste it.
Yeah.
Take
I
a
think,
little nibble.
and we have a number of olive oils in the shop, and for me, this is a great place to taste like a nuanced olive oil. This is, I wouldn't just use like an off-the-shelf olive oil from Walmart.
No.
I would find a nicer olive oil with some.
Maybe one that's at Bloom.
Could be at Bloom, yeah. But something that's also not too spicy. You're looking for something that's a little bit more floral and fresh. But we can also, if you wanted to eat, it's a cake cup, really, but it's also a trifle, and it's not that trifling to make. So.
Yeah, it is. Yes.
I love it. I love it. So tell us. So the 930 space. Tell us about that. Like, what's going on over there? Like,
So I mean, the long-term goal is just to be doing, you know, any kind of events. It could be pop-ups. We could be, you know, hosting other chefs from out of town. It could be product launches. I think the idea is just for it to be a collaborative space.
oh my God.
That, you know, like the community can kind of be in, whether it's a dinner or, you know, maybe it's a cocktail hour. You know.
And you're also doing some collabs with Pink House as well, right?
So like this is something that you could get at Pink House as a breakfast or a dessert kind of thing with coffee.
Absolutely,
man.
and it's delicious. It's so good. I like whatever's on
Part
top
of a
here.
balanced meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a pepito brittle. You got candy pepitos on top of
Oh,
yours.
it's so good for sure. And then if people just want to reach out to you, like, how can they do that if they're looking, like, watching this segment, like, man, this guy's awesome. I need
I
him to
want
come
some of
cater
his
an
food.
event. Yeah.
I should be prepared with like the catering like email, but we do have a catering page on the website. You can call the shop. Plenty of people just direct message us on Instagram. That's not my favorite, but
Slide in my DMs, ladies and gentlemen.
Monday through Friday, I'm typically at Pink House or in Bloom.
Which is all in the same kind of little area,
Yeah,
right
all
there,
in the
so.
same area, and really like we're trying to work with them on this whole kind of branded like pink block.
Yes.
You know, and there's definitely different events. Like Emily has hosted this hairpins event that was really fun. So we'll just kind of see where it goes. It's not always just food. I think it will be music. I know there's a maker's market there happening
So,
right now.
Looking forward to events there in those spaces, and you'll be there kind of providing a food component.
Yeah, could be anything sweet. I know I'm rolling out some like brisket kolaches and cinnamon rolls in the next couple of weeks.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen at home.
So not just cheese.
This man's brisket, if you've never gone to Bloom and gotten one of the sandwiches, any one of them that has brisket on it changes your life.
Thank you.
Life-changing.
Yeah, it's so good.
That's
so
awesome. So you can find them over there at Bloom, next to Pink House Alchemy, or at Pink House Alchemy, and events happening there at, what's the name of the space now?
930. That's just the address. We don't exactly have a official name for the space, and it may not ever really have one.
Yeah.
Just in the idea that it could be a flex where, we're like doing.
I like the 930 space.
Yeah, it could be a pop-up like Thai restaurant for 1 week.
Yeah.
And it could be like, again, hosting a product launch.
Or hosting
another
just
night.
a cake cup gathering.
Yeah.
Cake cup gathering.
Sit around and eat cakes.
So I think the intent is that it's flexible and open for a lot of people to use.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for joining us, bringing us this absolutely delicious.
Cheers.
I feel fancy when I call it trifle instead of a cake cup, but that's what it is.
I feel naughty when I call it
Yeah, I do
trifle.
too. Stick around. We got more fun. We're going to be doing more noshing. It's all happening later.
This is a street. It's not just any street. This is Fayetteville's Dixon Street, a living artery connecting our past and future. This street has a creative energy that fuels Fayetteville. And what might fuel you? Maybe fresh Ozark air and a craft cocktail while you explore all Dixon Street has to offer. You gotta see for yourself. For an authentic experience in Northwest Arkansas, you've got to experience Fayetteville.
Yes, everybody. Thanks for tuning in Later with Jason Suel. Remember, you can find us out there on your social media platforms or send us an email over at laterwithjasonsewell.com.
And don't forget, you can check out any of our old episodes in our archives on YouTube.
That's right. And before we leave, we got to thank all of our amazing guests, including Sarah joining us once again from Walton Art Center, talking all things Artisphere.
And a little trifling good time with our friend Chef Brooks.
Absolutely. And how about that music video provided by our friends at KUAF? Tonight we featured Jed Harrelson. That's our show. We'll see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
I got to eat more of this.